If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from SoFi. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Jackson.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. It's out to Andrews as they set up the screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
3rd and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. A give right up the middle to Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll run with a man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. On third down, the defense decides to dial up a blitz. Give credit to the offensive line and the running backs. They were ready for it. They picked it up. That's what allowed the quarterback to escape the pocket, see open space, and convert and pick up the first down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. On fourth down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. On the ground, here's Henry. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
He's brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Henry is in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, right back to Hampton. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go with Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Off the play fake, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now Jackson, this is a design run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 11 yards the gain. He does it himself and picks up a 1st down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. John Franklin Myers in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Henry tries to blow his way in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Your tight end motioning left here. Play action now. Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. A minute 56 to play in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. So, on 4th down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. A first down throw for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Here's Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run. It's Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson now. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That one is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Gonna go right back to Henry. And the Ravens are gonna be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. And the Ravens extend to a 24-3 lead.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Throwing Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's 3rd and 7. Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt.
57-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and inches.
Check. Watch twitch.
Herbert to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. This is Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. In motion comes Walker. He'll go again here with Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and 9. From the gun, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens stretch things out even further.
Ravens 34, Chargers 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey.
It's a gain of 29. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Herbert now on 1st down. This one finds McConkey. They're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
21 yards.
Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Herbert again. On the run to the right. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Pat McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
Chargers 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's now 2nd
Try
and 10
again.
at the
It's
30-yard
2nd
line.
and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big play for LA. 31 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Going up top. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Tampa.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. On first down, Herbert. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Pick by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take possession.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass.
Rashad Bateman, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry.
Garrett Henry, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
33-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's into the hands of Harris. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
On play action now. Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches. At the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Herbert to the air again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
In a 4th down.
Throwing again, Herbert. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.